Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to PSG's webinar, How to Relax in Difficult Times. This webinar is part 2 of PSG's free webinar series on navigating through COVID-19. My name is Shirley, and I will be your host for today. First of all, I hope that everyone is doing well and keeping safe and healthy. Before we get right into the webinar today, I wanted to quickly introduce your GoToWebinar functions. On your toolbar, you should see a question or chat bar. If you have any questions or would like to share any comments during the presentation, please type it in there at any time during the webinar. Please note that questions will be forwarded to our speaker and addressed at the end of the webinar. Please note that this webinar is scheduled to run until 6:30 p.m. today. The slides to this presentation will be provided to attendees about 1 to 3 business days after the webinar. And I would like to introduce our speaker for today. Our speaker is Dr. Alireza Sharifi. Dr. Alireza Sharifi has more than 10 years of experience in university teaching in fields of management, leadership, marketing, and work psychology, as well as more than 7 years of training and coaching experience in areas of mindset and emotional mastery, as well as leadership and soft skills development. Some of his major qualifications and achievements include Doctor of Business Administration in Work Psychology and Leadership Behavior, a BMA in Marketing, Certified Masterclass Trainer, best-selling author, American Board of Neuro-Linguistic Programming Trainer, Certified Stress Management Consultant, and more. Thank you, Dr. Sharifi, for being here today, and without further ado, I will pass it on to you.
Thank you very much, Shirley, for the introduction and the welcome note. And thank you everyone for attending this event. I hope it's useful, especially during this difficult time. I'm sure it's a topic that many people would like to hear about. They want to feel better during difficult time. So I'm going to talk about this topic, how to be relaxed. And I'm going to take a different approach, quite a different approach to tackle this issue. And toward the end of this webinar, I'm going to recommend 5 major strategies that are quite helpful for us to achieve the type of relaxation and get rid of stress as soon as possible. So a little bit about me. I think the introduction was done by Shirley. I'm not going to spend much time here. I've been in the field of business management and the field of business since the beginning. And I studied work psychology and leadership behavior. This is one of the areas that I like very much. And what I do now is I do coach and train people in the area of mindset and emotional mastery. I help people to take control of their minds, their thoughts, change their thoughts so that they can change their emotions, and definitely to be able to change their daily habits in order to produce better results. And since we talk about habits and everything, it's all about skills. So I teach them the soft skills such as leadership, communication, time management, and so on. And I do that through different training and coaching programs. And these are the list of organizations that I'm a member of: International Association of Counselors and Therapists. And I'm a trainer of NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, trainer of hypnotherapy, and timeline therapy, which is one of the best techniques in getting rid of negative emotions. These are basically my credentials. And my first book was about leadership in dynamic organizations, and it's about the behavior of leaders, like how they need to manage and lead their organization.